What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to City Skylines. We're building our city. It is still a traffic-infested nightmare, but the deaths seem to have declined. So that's good. There's a lot of abandoned buildings. So while we're here, we'll go ahead and destroy some of those. This district has been ravaged. That is bad. I don't know what's happened here. Let's clear it out and just give it a restart. Yeah, this area has been ravaged by deaths. I don't know what caused the deaths. I'm assuming it was traffic because we have the space. Like, we have enough. We have good health care. We have a pretty good level of health. It just seems to be, for some reason, dead bodies are stacking up in this town. They're not being collected, taken away. But yeah, I guess this is a good time again to just. We've had a few episodes now, I think, where we're just sort of trying to slow everything down. Because our town is definitely growing. Probably it grew way too quickly, and now wrong building. We're starting to get over some of those problems, but yeah, the traffic is probably the cause of a lot of the issues. Like the hospital cars and the hearses can't get to the houses. Fires as well occurring at some of these abandoned buildings where the fire crews literally have no chance. And I think, to be honest, I might be wrong. I think you don't actually see the fire prevention. Like, if the building's on fire, they're not going to save it. Having the fire crews just means it's less likely to be on fire in the first place. It's not so much. I need to make sure I get the right angles to make sure I destroy the right buildings. We might replace them with some newer, nicer ones, which is always a exciting prospect, or even just keep some space available for now. Reduce some of the stress on the town. Space for new houses to come up when they're needed. Yeah, maybe just a overall reduction in some of our issues, but that's a lot of it dealt with. There's a couple more down here. Nope, there's a dead body, but here's a couple. We'll just knock those down. There we go. So far, so good. The motorway looks good here. Look at this. It looks clear for once. Oh my goodness, it actually is clear. I don't know if that's a time of day thing, or maybe it is slowly working out. I know this area is still probably a catastrophe, and I'm not going to zoom in, but it seems like we have shifted some of the issues. I think obviously it takes time for the AI, I would guess, to learn some of the new routes. This bridge was not used for ages when I put it in. It's now, taken some of the burden off the other two, which look gross. I mean, this one is still struggling horrifically, but it's improving ever so slightly. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. The problem seems to be the people that keep looping over. I don't know if I could maybe put a connection point in the middle. I know it already looks horrific, but we could make it so much worse if we wanted to. These are highways. I mean, can you just put like a connectors in the middle? It would look horrific, but it would be kind of funny. Can you even do that? No, space already occupied. Okay, that would have been so gross. Yeah, we won't. Probably not best idea not to. There's also plenty of abandoned buildings on this side, so not even the newer. I was gonna say less crowded, but this area is pretty crowded too at this point. Everywhere's crowded. Maybe we built everything too close together, I don't know. But at the moment, everything is very full. There we go. We will clear a lot of abandoned buildings. And maybe lead the way for some new cool stuff to be built as well. Seems to be garbage problems again. I'm just giving in. We're just going to call it garbage at this point. It's just, I don't know. The game calls it garbage, so it does help. There we go. That has cleared quite a lot of space. More is popping up already, but what can we do? There's obviously a big traffic problem somewhere because I can feel the game lagging. I have no idea where it is, but probably something to do with this. Giant queues. Oh, that van just disappeared. He was like, "Nope, I'm not having this. We're not getting in this queue." Who's this? Hearse picking up a dead person. There we go. They are out there. They do exist. I feel like we should make more of this system one way. I'm cautious. I don't want to create like some infinite loop somewhere where cars are just driving around in a circle, obviously. That's kind of the concern. This bit's one way. Wait, but there was someone driving the wrong way up this road. Literally just... This one's not one way. Now it is. There we go. Now that's one way. That might help. And then maybe let's make this one way. Keep this down to one way. And then up to here is one way. And then everyone else has to find a different route. And that's why I was supposed to do it on this road. This road also needs to be one. Oh wait, this is the outway of town. Should this be in, or should this be... Should it be forcing cars in? I'm trying to work out what I want. I don't want to click on this and send them in the wrong direction. No, keep going that way. There we go. Oh, I have to click left and then right. Okay, let's see what that does. I don't think it's going to help too much, but yeah, that should... Yeah, it is. Stupid buses. Maybe it's the buses. Maybe the bus stops are the problem. That would explain a lot. I don't even know what the buses are up to now, because I did not know how to fix that bus line. And I just sort of hoped you guys wouldn't notice either. They do sort of drive up here to the next thing, turn around and come back, so it's not like a disaster. Like I said, that actually does happen in some places in real life, so I'm going to take it. Oh my goodness, this high dense commercial zone has just been decimated. Oof, I'm tempted, like, do you reckon we could just strip it out? Would that be worth it? We also have a ton of money. I'm trying not to, I'm fixing a lot of the smaller issues that don't cost, like, you know, the services. There's still people moving in, which is beyond me, because, I mean, look, yeah, we had this little stag, but it's shooting up again. Can you stop, please? Employment percentage is still genuinely pretty good, 96%. The available jobs is still going up. Education is still rising. That looked really high, actually. I don't know what 0.9 is, you know, supposed to represent, but that looked pretty good. Yeah, I mean, 39% uneducated. We've now got 34% educated, 17% well-educated, and then 10% highly educated. So it's certainly improved. We've got this weird dynamic where the smaller, cheap houses have actually got the most educated people. That's very, very weird. But there we go. Well, not weird, but you know, you'd normally expect like the big, nice ones. I guess these are like apartments, so maybe they're smaller, but still, these do look nicer. But obviously these houses were here first and had the schools. There is new houses going up straight away in these things, so I'm not going to build any new areas just yet. I think I'm just going to let it fill up, try and manage all the problems that are arriving and see what we can do. I'm going to try find some other areas of traffic problems and try and fix them. This doesn't look too bad. Sometimes it's just logic. Like, I don't know why these cars have stopped. Roundabouts don't have traffic lights on. Like the biggest ones, I guess this size one would do, but still, it should be more free flowing. It's not really working out, but this is chaos as well. I haven't really been looking at this, but I don't know. What more can I do? It's better than having everyone funneled through the first entrance. Looks like there's not enough customers. Is that what it's saying? I have just destroyed like half the commercial. That is going to hurt. Yeah, we just need to not build anymore. Just let it fill up. Let it sort of naturally equal out. We have $314,000. So I'm going to go ahead and do a big spending wave. Let's see what we can do to improve our town. So energy is still well and truly over, actually. I'm fine with that geothermal plant in particular. There is a nuclear plant option, but I don't think they can explode. But we can't get those just yet. Water and sewage is still sort of 700,000. We're at 554 being used, so yeah, that's fine for now. Garbage, we're now processing nearly as much as we produce. As you can see, garbage production 585,000 units a week. We are processing 504,000 units a week, which means we are reducing, or not quite reducing, the landfill, but it is helping. Some of these are full, so maybe we need to maybe just a few more things to help out. So a recycling center, maybe one more incinerator as well, and that should really start to up that processing capacity. I assume those are what do the processing. It doesn't actually say, but it didn't change. Maybe only landfills can process. Capacity 8 million. I don't know. Should help. Oh yeah, there you go. It's gone up. We are now finally, for the first time, processing more than producing. I know some of it's being burnt, which isn't ideal, but still better than nothing. Healthcare, there's still plenty of capacity. Average health is good. Again, I think it's just more the roads causing these issues. This street looks really empty. Is that just yeah, I guess they're all struck. There's so many dead bodies everywhere. I might need to just destroy some of these for graveyards. The traffic here is immensely bad. This is so terrible. I know it's such a small road, but yeah, this is just absolutely horrifying. There's so many ambulances on the hospital. Maybe we should try and move the hospital. Where is the hospital? Oh, it's here. It's not really in the ideal place. It is causing a lot of issues by being here. Thinking, do we move it to a less busy... If we put it off the main road... if I put it here, then at least they could drive to the middle without causing too many issues. If that makes any sense, like the ambulances could at least... I don't know if the game works like this at all, to be honest. I'm just guessing. But like now they could drive out, sort of drive down this road, which is less busy. And then, you know, they don't have to just get forced in. You know, they're not blocked leaving the hospital or getting in. They could, in theory, come down all the way. These roads, this being so long, might have been an issue. To here, which is not much better, but they have a quicker access to certain elements of things. There is a flow. I mean, we've cleared this area, so that's at least we're doing something right. I don't think it's cleared. I think there's just we're attracting less people in at the moment, so it's not too bad. But it does seem to be flowing. The outflow is not too bad. It seems to be. I mean, it's busy, but they're all going in a straight line. It's good. Where are you going? Transporting a patient for treatment. You really want to go that way? Okay, whatever. just do it. Okay, but yeah, some areas they're just getting busier and busier. It might, I don't want to obviously destroy a load of houses at once, but it might be worth just upgrading the size of all the roads that we can. How's this district doing? Is it still, there's still plenty of gaps. There is new buildings sort of slowly filling up. I think it's going to take time. This area was absolutely destroyed business-wise. Maybe there was a bit of an economic collapse in the area. I don't know, it wasn't going too well. Plenty of traffic around. It's not like it's a disaster. I mean, you know, if you have to drive, you have to drive, I guess. You know, it's certainly not as chaotic as... I don't think it's causing so many issues anymore. This is bad. Like, I'm sure the motorways do not want to look like this, but that's their fault. They all drive in the same lane. Like, if they had any brains, they wouldn't do that anyway. So I'm not going to blame that on me. We do have this new industrial area. It's sort of built up. There's actually a lot of residential demand. I might make a new residential area just completely out of the way from everything else, like completely new. In fact, I'm going to do it on this side just to see what we can do. Again, just a bit of a distraction from the nightmare we've created. Here we go. This is going to be the whole new, because I don't want to add anything else to that original area because it is such a mess. Right, this is going to be a vast area, all for housing, all completely separate. There we go. But initially, we'll just make it not... We're going to have a lot more space as well. I want this to be a spacious area. So let's space it out, not quite utilising all of it. There we go, that works fine. We'll need to get energy across somehow. Please let me... Okay, that works fine. We can build over that. Water. Here we go. Boom, boom. Get that across. Just come across here. There we go. Nice. And then high density residential. For most parts, I'm going to leave this block open and fill it with services. The new plan. But yeah, hopefully this will alleviate some of the traffic. I don't really expect it to, but it's completely separated area. You know, you have to go onto the highway to connect to the other part of the town. We'll see if that could work. They're building the first residential block in like the most awkward of spots, right next to a highway. I'm sure that's not loud at all and an uncomfortable place to live. Okay, a few places going up, which is good because that will get the electricity sort of started. Thank you. Please build here quickly so I don't have to build a pylon. Okay, they've managed to get it across the... No, wait, no, they haven't. They haven't got it across here. It seems like they have it, though. No, I don't think... Okay, well, I'll just give them one. I'll speed up the process. Here we go. So there's still people wanting to move in, surprisingly, as we hit 37,000 people into our new area. We'll see. This might... I don't think... Obviously, it's not going to reduce the traffic. There is a big problem with industry, right? Is there something... Is there like a port or something that I can build so that they can ship their products off to other places? Is that a thing? Ferry and bus exchange, monorail bus hub, no. International airport. Multi-platform train station, no. Is there other planes Is there only one? Oh, there is a smaller airport. It's quite hard to unlock. Train line. Oh. Cargo train terminal. Allows trains to carry goods and raw materials. Okay, where could I build? Can I build one of these anywhere? I can. It has to be... What? Why does it have to be along the road? That's just confusing. Okay, where should we put it? Where is there? Is there anywhere else with a train inside our land? Oh, we could put one over here. That's completely separate. I don't know if many people would bother to come. I feel like it should be up here, although it is going to make the roads obviously inevitably worse. Oh, my right click's not saving me anymore. If I put it here, that's a nightmare to get the train to go to. Here we go. Right. Sorry, birds in the aviary thing. This was probably not what you like. Right, railroad. How do I build a railroad? In here, we should probably have a one-way. Do we want it one way? I don't know. Does it need to be one way? I think you can manage a two-way railroad. Oh, that bird thing's right in the way. Did not plan that well. I mean, they could come in and go out again. I mean, it would probably be a nightmare to drive a train like that, but something like that, does that work? I have no idea. I'll watch and see. But yeah, let's see what this does. I'm hoping this will provide somewhere. Can carry goods and raw materials in the city or transport them outside. So they obviously have a lack of customers. Now this train does, in theory, give them the potential ability to ship them out somewhere else. I'm not sure if that's how it will work. And again, it takes ages for them to actually start doing it. So it might take a while to see what it's up to. And there's no sort of measure as to how well it's doing actually at the moment. Yeah, there's no real measure. It's not going to tell me if it's going well or not, but we'll see. Hopefully that's an improvement. Now there just seems to be no trains. I've just given up. Oh, this is still here. I mean, we might build something off of it one day. I guess it's not. We actually do own this space, so we could at some point. This is a huge area. Oh, buildings burning down. You guys, I just gave you a big train station. Just start shipping your stuff over there. Oh my goodness, this is so horrific to look at. But it is, okay, the outflow's still flowing. They're managing, they're getting out there. I think all the queues back here are eliminating most of the other traffic, so they can just flow out easier. And coming in isn't too bad either. Where does this road even connect to? Okay, it's separate to this one. That was confusing me a bit. Okay, I was wondering, do we need more entrances? But no, it looks okay. That exit is not great. If this was just the exit, yeah, but they've still got a cross. Hang on. If I scrap that, now they have to go right. Or not yet, they don't. But if I was to do this, now they have to leave, right? This probably improves it a bit. And then all these cars, they don't have a way in, which is obviously not great. And is going to cause some issues way down the line. But we'll worry about those in the future. I just want to clear up this mess. And look at that. It looks like it's flowing much better now. Yeah, I don't know where these cars, like what's the ideal place. I assume that anyone that does want to come to the city is going to turn off and go around here. These are the ones we'll be looking out for. Is there just going to be a swarm of them coming? And then when they get... Yeah, so we might have an influx of cars coming in through this entrance now. But what can you do? What can you do? I'm trying. Trying everything I possibly can. Still a lot of businesses without places for their products. Again, hopefully this train station leads to something. See if there's a van coming in. So they're starting maybe to use it. That's good. It might be too far away. Again, I don't know if a car could have actually got that far in the time since I've built it. Lots of flashing signs. Not much more residential or commercial demand. A few houses and areas went up here. Doesn't look particularly busy. In fact, it's a ghost town, but there is some properties here. So that'll do. It's something, and they're still going up. Oh, there's a bridge. Oh, that's a train bridge. And we still have plenty of money to spend. Crime rate is actually continuing to decrease. We still need more elementary schools, so we'll go ahead and plop one over here. Keep on trying to raise education levels. Get another one in there. Can we maybe get one towards the northern part of the town? Just put another one next to the other one. I'm sure there won't be any school rivalries going on there. I'm just trying to squeeze them in like the least disruptive spots. Let's just try and up that capacity. High school is also a big struggler. That is not it though. High school, here we go. Put one couple where the hospital was. Just put them next to each other. I'm sure that will work out fine. We'll put one again in this new part of the town. And I think university, I mean, there's actually space for more, another university, but we'll go for an Institute of Creative Arts instead. No, sorry. A Modern Technology Institute. And this is quite big. We're going to go put this on this side of town. Give it its own university equivalent. Is that not roadside? Okay, there we go. That ups our university capacity quite a lot. And we're definitely trying to educate people a lot with this building here. And then is there anything in here we can get? Any landmarks, like big things available to us? Winter Market is unaffordable. Chirpex launch site. Fantastic fountain. We still haven't unlocked. Driving range, casino. You have to leisure specialize. Oh, okay. A zoo. We haven't done either. That'd be pretty cool. I want to try to get some of these things. Colossal order offices. Weekly education expenses, 20 grand. We're nowhere near that. Grand Mall. I would like an airport. Electricity production of 1,000. Okay. Some target. Whoa, there's a lot of trains coming now. That's a cargo train, isn't it? It looks like one. Fairly empty one, but it is one. I just want to see one pull into here. That'll make my day. I see a lot of trucks turning up. That's good news. Is that... It looks like... Oh yeah, look, it's completely turned. They're gone. They no longer have issues with customers. That might be because of other reasons, but now there's not enough workers. Are you serious? Well, there's no demand for more people, so I can't really... But there we go. That did work. It does look like this train station has worked. Maybe. That might be a complete coincidence, but there does seem to be an army of trucks coming towards here. Yeah, this traffic has got really bad all of a sudden. Yep, they're all coming in. Okay, it looks like we have given the industry a lifeline. That's at least something, and I'm excited. There it is, and it's a lot more full this time. There we go. We have a new connection to the outside world for more trucks to fill our roads, basically. But there we go. That train taking some stuff away. There we go. That certainly seems to have helped. Awesome, and it looks really cool, and I'm sure it's going to get very busy. There's another one coming in immediately afterwards. Then you've got the passenger ones coming in this direction. Yeah, it is looking great. I mean, it's a very busy town. Still very queuey. This whole bridge is now a queue. That is out. That is so bad. The other one's just about managing. But yeah, this other side is not going well at all. Okay, well, we'll get there. We're getting there. We're just fixing problems as they come up. I hope you're enjoying it. But that'll be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.